Good afternoon, Ripples, and welcome to today's edition of Rippletime-TV. Today is Friday, March 24th.
We have plenty of great stories and announcements for you today. Today was the last day for Pasta for Pennies. We're still waiting for the final money count, but we know that as of yesterday, FMA has raised almost $3,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
That is amazing. Think of all the lives that will be changed because of your generosity. Soon we will know who won the first place prize Olive Garden celebration party and the second and third period donut parties.
Additionally, Miss DeShajo's class won the Mystery Day treat earlier this week. Since they brought the most money in on Wednesday, congratulations to them.
Another congratulations goes out to Miss Thomas and has been working as a professional in the PE classes. But just last week, she signed her full-time teaching contract.
Yes, Miss Thomas studied meteorology in school, and now she will be a full-time science teacher. Congratulations to Miss Thomas.
Now let's bring you some highlights from a great field trip that happened this last Thursday.
Yes, students in Crop Club got to travel to FGCU to hear all about what the university has to offer and see what it's like to be a college student for a day.
On your screen now are some pictures of students on the trip. Let's go to those pictures now.
Rock Club, we work on the Khan Academy program. We talk about a lot of stuff that can help us in the future with college and stuff, and it's nice. Overall, it's nice. We learn what it feels like to be on a college campus, basically to get a feel of what it's going to be like when we go to college and we get on the college campus. When we first got there, we walked, I'm not sure, but I think it was the Thornton's Hall with Mr. Christian. We saw how the students in that hall, the tutors, they tutored each other. It was like a place to relax. Mr. Christian said we did a lot of walking. We went to the education hall. That's the main thing I liked was the education hall. We saw how the students in the classrooms, it was a lot of students. They got to sit and learn how to be a teacher and stuff. We went to the dorms, freshmen's dorms. It was nice. We went to the basketball court and we saw a frat, but they didn't perform. We also went to where else did we go? We went to the buffet. We saw a crocodile, alligator. We went in the library. We saw the art museum stuff and stuff like that. It was in sections. It was big, but we did a lot of walking first, and then we rode on the bus. It was nice. The main thing I liked was the education hall and the basketball court, of course.
Sounds like the crop students have had a great time. We are proud of all of our crop students who are learning that with hard work and determination, you can go far.
Now let's go over to the side desk with Abby and Juliet to hear some information about exciting fundraiser.
Thanks, Ashley and Justice. Students, are you interested in buying any FMA spirit gear? The gear was on sale earlier this year, and now it's on sale again.
If you want to buy some shirts and clothing items like you see pictured here on your screen, talk to Ms. Wilson at lunch. You can buy the items online and have them shipped to you.
Remember, you are allowed to wear the spirit shirts to school even though they don't have a collar. Wouldn't it be nice to throw a new shirt into your uniform rotation?
Now, let's give a shout out to all our track athletes. They ran in their big meet last night at Riverdale High School. Here's a picture of them all dressed up in their uniforms. Congratulations to all of our runners and good luck to those of you who will be in the finals in April.
Now, let's touch on golf. Students have been coming out for golf intramurals with Coach Frankie. Let's go to a quick interview with her now.
So how much time does it take for practice here at FMA?
Our practices are anywhere from like an hour to an hour and a half.
What age did you play golf?
I started playing golf when I was 7.
What inspired you to play golf?
My dad and I kind of started at the same time, so he picked it up, and then I just started going to the driving range to hang out with him. So we just did it to play together.
What exact skills or just regular skills do you need?
I'd say you need to be hardworking, focused. So hand-eye coordination is probably a good thing. To have some endurance also. You do have to walk a whole golf course, so a lot of people don't know that. They think you need to just drive in a golf cart, but you do need to be able to have good endurance to walk the whole time.
And when will be the first game?
Our first tournament is on April 25th at Westminster Golf Club.
And for the last question, why do you think the school should have a golf team?
I think the school should have a golf team because most people think that golf is an old man's sport and there's not many young kids, not many women playing the sport, so I think that everybody should have a chance to try it. It's something that you can play forever. Until you are an old man, you can play. So it's awesome, and to see young kids out there, it's just something that makes you stand apart from everybody else. And it's great scholarship opportunities, and it's great to just be introduced to the game, so I think everybody should be introduced to it.
The final golf team will be announced March 31st. Good luck to everyone.
Before we go back to the news desk, here's a reminder that basketball drills and skills is taking place Friday mornings at 7:30 a.m. for 6th and 7th grade girls. Talk to Coach Hayes at lunch to get more information.
Now, back to Ashley and Justice at the front desk.
Thanks, Julia and Abby. Now let's talk about a really exciting event that you may want to be part of.
The FMA talent show is coming. It'll be April 27th, right after school. This sounds like it is a really long way off, but you actually need to audition ASAP if you want to be a part of it.
You can sing, dance, play an instrument, do a demonstration. The sky's the limit. Let's hear some more information now in a brief video.
We are having a talent show here at FMMA. The auditions will take place before spring break, which is April 7th. If you want to audition, you can get your form from Miss Sweeper, and once you fill it out, you can give it back to Miss Sweeper at A4. You can audition before school or during second period, your choice. The talent show will be Thursday, April 27th from 4:15 to 5:30. To attend, you will pay $2 for parents or non-performers. If you don't want to attend the talent show, you can still plan to come and see the amazing performances. Maybe we'll discover the next Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber.
You may show off your singing, dancing, act, performance of gymnastics, playing instrument, martial arts demonstration, or show off any other talents you have.
So students, if you want to be a part of the show, go see Miss Sweeberg in A4 as soon as possible to pick up an application and schedule your audition. You have to get your form and audition done in the next 2 weeks.
Yes, in 2 weeks. We leave for spring break, which starts April 10th. If you don't audition before break, you can't be in the show. So consider this your forewarning.
Speaking of things due before spring break, 6th graders, your money and permission slip for your class field trip to Sky Zone is due April 1st, which is the end of next week.
Let's go to a quick video to learn more.
Fifth graders are going to Sky Zone on May 12th. The cost is $20 and the money is due April 1st. The cost includes a 2-hour jump, pizza, and drinks. You can go on the trip if in quarter 4 you have no major incidents, no more than 2 minor referrals, and no more than 3 after-school detentions. You also have to fill out the Sky Zone jump waiver on the Sky Zone website. See you there.
Sixth graders, we hope to see you there.
This next announcement is for 8th graders. Your 8th grade promotion ceremony is coming up on May 25th. It will take place at Fort Myers High School, and all of your family and friends are invited. Let's hear more from Mr. Schuyler.
I just want to share some information with you guys as you're getting ready to head into high school next year. On May 25th at 6 o'clock in the evening, we're going to have our promotion ceremony for all of our 8th graders. You're allowed to bring as many guests as you want. We're going to dress up. It's a very formal event. Like I said, it'll start at 6 o'clock at night. But in the meantime, what we'd like for you to do is submit some photos of yourself, preferably when you're in middle school, but maybe even some little ones when you're younger, to Miss Becker. And we're going to use that for the slideshow for that night. So when the parents are waiting in the audience, they can see some pictures of you. So if you'd be so kind as to send some pictures to Miss Becker. And also, please mark your calendar May 25th at 6 o'clock in the evening for our promotion ceremony. It's a great celebration and a great time to be a Ripple. Thank you, Ripples.
We here at FMA are all proud of our FMA students. We wish you all luck in high school. So, 8th graders, we need your help. We want you to be pictured in that slideshow that we show at the promotion ceremony.
So 8th graders, please email your pictures to Miss Becker at morganeb@leeschools.net or tag at Fort Myers Middle in your photo if it is on Instagram or Facebook. The more pictures, the better. We want everybody to be represented.
However, be sure to only take your phone out to do this during lunch. This is the only time you are allowed to have your phone out while on the FMMA campus. You have been forewarned about the consequences, so please keep your phone away.
Speaking of lunchtime, students, did you know there is a new snack line policy? You may only spend a maximum of $5 per day in the snack line and can only go through the line 1 time per day. Also, you can only buy 4 cookies per day.
Well, before we sign off today, let's take a moment to wish a happy birthday to those students celebrating a birthday this week.
Yes, those students listed on your screen now turned 1 year older sometime this week. Be sure to wish them a happy birthday.
Well, Ripples, that's all we have for you today. Remember to follow at Fort Myers Middle on social media.
Tune in here next week for another edition of Rippletime-TV. And remember, you can make today a great day or not. The choice is yours.